I chose Dental Wings over other platforms, and honestly I did a lot of research on this. I went to a lot of conferences, the Chicago Midwinter's one of the main ones. I got to visit with all of them, and quite honestly it was the people that worked with Dental Wings that really turned me on to it. I saw that they really cared about me as a customer. It doesn't matter whether I'm a one-man lab or a 1,000-man lab. They were concerned about me and my business and helping my business improve. And quite frankly, I wasn't seeing that from the other companies. They were more interested in selling me a unit and then moving on and selling someone else a unit. And the follow-up and the customer care that I have gotten from the Dental Wings people has really what turned me on to their system. I was involved in digital dentistry for about 12 years prior to this, so I've really been watching the market, seeing what direction it was going. And I felt Dental Wings was going to allow me to partner with the companies that were going to help my business grow. My staff is actually really loving it. Most of my technicians are actually over 50 years old, and quite honestly, when you've been in the business for 30 years, you start getting a little bored with what we're doing as far as the way technology and the way we've been practicing dental lab technology for the last 50 years. But it's making them excited again about dentistry, where they're excited about coming to work. They don't ever want to take off. They're not calling in sick, and it's actually become a little bit of a competition with them now as far as who can learn what, who can do more with the technology. So I was paying a lot per week of overtime. And once we got the system established and my technicians got used to it, I was noticing at 5 o'clock at night they were all leaving. And I became worried because I got so used to that overtime and seeing them there till 8 or 9 at night that I thought my business was faltering. I thought we're not doing production, but when we're running our weekly and monthly reports, we saw that production was actually increasing with less overtime. My dentists are loving the technology because of the consistency that we're giving them, but in this business, consistency is one thing, but the customer service is really what sets us apart. So it's allowing us to do products a lot faster with the consistency. And with those two combined, my doctors are loving it, and which in fact they're telling their friends about it, and we're getting phone calls weekly from new clients that are interested in what we're doing with the technology. It's also opening a lot of new avenues with a lot of companies that Dental Wings is partnering with and have future partnerships with. So I'm seeing into the future what that's going to do for my business, and it's actually going to allow me to compete on a global market where before we were seeing a lot of the single unit posterior restorations going away and going overseas from America. Now I can see where I can compete with that again by lowering my cost and being able to lower my cost to the doctors, which in turn I will get a lot of that work back.